Okay, number 27, there is no GCF, but it is two terms. It's not the difference of perfect squares because it's cubes, so it's the sum of cubes. I wrote down the formula that you should remember for plus a cubed plus b cubed. We just got to figure out what a is and what b is. So a is the what number multiplied 3 times to give me 27. That would be 3. 3 times 3 times 3. And also the x. B would be 1, because 1 times 1 times 1 is 1. So now we need to set up the actual answer. So a plus b, so we have 3x plus 1. And then the trinomial, 3x squared comes out to be 9x to the second minus 2 times 3x times 1, which is a negative 6x, plus b squared, 1 squared, is 1. So I kind of showed it broken apart there for the trinomial piece. Don't forget to bring down the 1 from the beginning. And this is my answer for factoring the sum of cubes for 27x to the third plus 1. Okay, in 28, there is no GCF between all four terms. It is four terms, so it's factoring by grouping. So I already put the first two together and the last two together. Now I'm going to factor out for 12 and 15, factor of 3. I could pull out n to the second because they share two n's. I'm left with 4n plus 5. I can't pull out anything here except a 1. I'm left with 4n plus 5. This is what we want to happen, for them to be the same underneath in the radical, in the parentheses, I mean. So my final answer is 3n squared plus 1 times 4n plus 5. So there's my answer for 28. Alright, for 29, we're factoring again by GCF. Not by GCF, it's grouping. You got to group the first two and the last two, so I could pull out a factor of 3, r to the second. So when I divide by both of that, I get 2r minus 3. And then what can I pull out for negative 4r plus 6? A factor of 2, but it must be a negative 2 because that second set of terms starts with a negative. I'm left with 2r minus 3, because when I take out a negative 2 and I divide by the 6, it's negative 3. When I take out a negative 2 and I divide by the negative 4r, it's 2r. Now that these are the same, that's what I want. My answer is 3r squared minus 2 times 2r minus 3. So this is the answer for 29.